Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So that Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there's a flag down on the field. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. That was not easy. Much further back, but he still makes the kick for the extra point. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
the handoff. This is Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
19 fight, 19.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. The throw here is complete, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. And the Commanders are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
On the jump. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Here's a run, and this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss, and it's 2nd down. They'll go with him again, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Now Daniels. Forced out wide, and he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The Bears offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll be taken down. A big-time play for the Bears. 53 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal. Here's Jacobs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Daniels now on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will score again. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
The Bears offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Prescott now. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Here's 2nd and 2. Dak to throw. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Here's Prescott. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That complete to Jacobs. He's into the clear again. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. They'll throw again. Dak. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out. Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller, because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. On 1st down, Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards. They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That is second TD catch of the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Prescott. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That's caught. It's Jackson Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Second down, Prescott. On the move left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Jacobs is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Prescott will bring up his guys for this two-point attempt. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Going up top. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To the air again is Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Commanders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day. There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They send a receiver in motion left. A first down throw for Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Now try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearsall. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. In motion now, it's Collins. On 3rd down, Prescott. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Bears sending out their punt team. That is taken at the 10. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards. To the ground, a 1st down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll stick with him again. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Daniels now going to look to throw. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Okay, ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll throw with Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he's in! Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Bears. The extra point is good, and the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one, take it in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Prescott will bring up his guys for this 2-point attempt. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get the 2-point conversion there. So bring it down to a 14-point deficit.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken back. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They send the tight end in motion. On second down, it's Dak. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Right back to Pearsall again. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now on 2nd and long. In motion goes Dobbs. 2nd down, Prescott. He's got room at the 30. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll send a man in motion left. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And not liking anything downfield, they'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Again, Prescott to the air. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Bears. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
The Bears will line up
to the air again. Prescott. They'll try to do it with the screen, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Prescott now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jacobs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. Quick throw here is complete. Here comes 2nd down. The shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he is going to have a Commanders 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Daniels going to throw again. He's going to air this one out. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
Panther 11.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2. Here we go. One final play. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Chi Pt2 coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Local feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back day yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan.
Players don't reach breakout status on their own. A good game sets the table. Coaches are the ones responsible for recognizing it and challenging players to push further.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on the